Hey, what is up guys? It is the Hunter 115 and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be ranking every landing location from worst to best. But the only thing we're going to be doing is that on this video, we're only going to be including places that already have names like Moisty Mire, Anarchy Acres, Fatal Fields. The reason is because there's 19 of these spots and that's already a lot. So this video is going to take a while, guys. I'm going to try to be very brief with each one. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, to start off this list, this is going to be a place that nobody ever goes to. If you go there, I bet you're going to be the only one there. It's literally a ghost town, and the name really fulfills that. It is Haunted Hills, this graveyard-looking place. Honestly, guys, I landed here for the video, and there was 2 other people. I was surprised, because whenever I go there, there's nobody. And guess what? I couldn't find a weapon to save my life. So yeah, this place is one of the worst. It's so far away from everything. If you're gonna land that far away, might as well go to Junction so you can make your way down to Haunted Hills and then to Pleasant Park. Because honestly, that's too far away. Not many people go there, and the loot is absolutely atrocious. I don't think you can get a scar from going to that place, honestly. But it's just, I just think it's the worst place, guys, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure nobody ever goes there. The next one on our list, we're going to be looking at a place that is too big for the amount of loot it has. It is Loot Lake. That place is horrible. I don't think anybody likes to go there solely for the reason because if you go there, you're going to loot max 2 buildings. Because when you go, by the time you get to the other buildings, you're going to notice that they've already been looted by someone else. It is so big. It's such a big area on the map. It's probably the biggest area next to Wailing Woods. It's so big and very little loot. I don't think people want to go there anyway. So yeah, guys, that's why it's on a very bad spot on this list. Now, the next one on this list is gonna be one that I feel like it's too far away from everything and not many people land there. It is a Flush Factory. I feel like every time I go there, the storm always makes me run halfway across the map. And that is not good, especially when it's such a big building and not many people go there and you want to loot everything, right? So it's so much harder. Like if someone went there with me, I would kill them and they would loot half of the buildings and me the other half, then I'll kill them, take their loot. That is fantastic. But usually if you go there, you're probably going to be the only one. And it's just such a big place that you just have to run before you're even done looting the building. So that's not good. It's too far away. The only thing close enough is the next factories, the new factories that they added northeast to that. But even so, like, you're not going to have enough time to loot both places before you have to run from the storm. Then you have to go to Fatal Fields. I guess that's a good place, but it's too far away from Fatal Fields anyway. So that's why Flush Factory has a pretty bad spot on the list as well. So the next location that we're going to be talking about is going to be a place where I assume a lot of people are going to want it to be at the very last spot, even worse than Haunted Hills. But in my opinion, it's a little better than Haunted Hills, but it's still pretty bad. It is Wailing Woods. Yes, there's like 4 chests in Wailing Woods. That is great, but that is not enough because you're so far away from everything. The chest, I swear, I think the chests over there at Wailing Woods are like cursed or something. I don't think you can get a good weapon from those chests. You can just get a blue AR. That's max the best you can get. And honestly, people that go there are only there to get a lot of wood and a gray burst rifle. That's it. That's what you're gonna get out of there with. Nothing else. Just $9.99 wood, a gray burst rifle, and a couple boogie bomb grenades. That is it, guys. That's why Wailing Woods is such a bad spot, guys. I would never recommend anyone going there. But guess another place that I wouldn't recommend. It's the next one on this list. It is Dusty Depot. Now, let me say this right now. Dusty Depot is the absolute worst little place you can go to. I like to go to little places because not many people go there. But Dusty Depot, for some reason, every time I land there, at least 4 other people go there. And there's only 3 buildings. And sometimes buildings don't have anything. Actually, a lot of times, at least 1 building doesn't have anything. Guess what's gonna happen? As soon as you land, you best pray that you find a shotgun. Because if you don't, you're absolutely gonna get destroyed by someone. Because someone's gonna find a shotgun in one of the buildings. If nothing's in your building, you're absolutely screwed, guys. So yeah, Dusty Depot, it's a no-go. If you want to die at the start of a game, go to Dusty Depot every single time. I promise you, you won't get out of there alive. The next place on this list is gonna be a place that a lot of people are gonna disagree. A lot of people have it at their top spots, but for me, it's at a very low spot, and that is Greasy Grove. Now guys, this one, oh my goodness, I absolutely hate it with the passion. Maybe it's just personal, but I really hate the fact that there's a burger place there, burger joint. That's it. Also, not many people land there, which is great. It's a big place, you get a lot of loot, but guess what? It just makes the game boring because not many people land there. It's such a big place. You take so long to loot. By the time you're done, you gotta run from the storm already, and it's like you never got into a gunfight. It gets so boring, guys. Also, another reason is because it is surrounded by mountains. I don't like places that are surrounded by mountains. And as soon as you finish looting, you best believe as you try to go up the hills, there's gonna be someone up there waiting for people coming out of Greasy Grove. That's one of the reasons I don't like it. Also, the loot is fantastic. That is a good reason, but guess what? It's not good enough if you're gonna get out of there with 0 kills and there's already only 30 people left. What is the fun in that? So obviously, if I hated Greasy Grove for having a burger joint, then I might as well hate the next spot for having a pizza place. It is, you guessed it, a Tomato Town. I really don't like that place. Every time I go there, I end up with like 3 SMGs, a blue tack, and a purple silenced pistol, which no one ever uses anymore. Remember when the silenced pistol was a good thing? Yay, not anymore. It sucks. Honestly, if you land there, you're not gonna find anything. You might as well land at the building to the west of Tomato Town. You'll find way better loot there. Then make your way straight to the tunnel. Don't even go to Tomato Town because you're not gonna find anything, guys. That place, I would never recommend anyone to land there. I would recommend you landing around that area in any of those houses, even by Anarchy Acres, to the houses by Anarchy Acres. That is it. Because all the other places are just... No. Just land around, then if you want to make your way to Tomato Town, that would be the best idea. Because Tomato Town is bad. But maybe not as bad, but for my list, it is worst. But we're talking about Moisty Mire, the next spot. Now, this place, guys, I included it on this list because of swamp. The swamp is annoying, first of all. Second, yes, you can find a lot of loot. But what's the point of going to Moisty Mire to get like 3 chests if you can go to the prison? I think the prison you would find, I guess you can say that the prison is part of Moisty Mire, but that's not what we're talking about here. Moisty Mire is the moisty part of the map. So no, you might as well just land on the prison, and then do not make yourself go away from the storm or from the safe zone per se to Moisty Mire. Just go to the prison, then keep going to the center of the map. That would be my suggestion. Do not go to Moisty Mire, guys. Maximum, you're probably gonna find very good loot there, I will say that, but it's just too far away from the map. It's boring. The colors are so dull. Maybe I'm just a colorful guy, I don't know. I just don't like that place, period. Now guys, so we're now at the best of the bad places, if that makes any sense. The best of the worst, or best of the bad, I don't know. Best of the worst places to go to. And this is gonna be Junction. I know it's super far away from the map, but it's very easy to make your way to Haunted Hills, then to Pleasant Park. It makes it for good loot. So, that's the only reason why it's so far away. Yes, you can get a lot of metal, but guess what? Metal takes too long to farm, and you're not gonna have enough time to get a lot of metal. There's a lot of chests to go through, and it's pretty far away from the map. I really don't enjoy that. Nobody goes there. Every time I land there, it's just me or another person. Most of the time, it's just me. I just don't like it. I make myself the Haunted Hills, then to Pleasant Park. That makes it so that I maximize the amount of loot I get. That's the only reason why I got a pretty decent spot on the list. It's still pretty bad. But now, let's just move on from the worst of the bad, or whatever the bad places to go to. Now we're gonna start on the good ones. We're basically in the top 10 places to land right now. And the number 10 goes to Anarchy Acres, guys. This place is pretty big, I will say that, and I don't really like big places, but what I do like about it is that it has so much loot. So much loot. And nobody lands there. Like, if someone lands there, you're gonna kill them. If you're good at the game, you're probably gonna kill the other person that lands at Anarchy Acres, because the chances of someone good dropping there with you are very slim. Like, very bad people drop there. Just get there, take their loot, take everything. It's that simple. And the next one, of course, it has to be Anarchy Acres, but compacted. It's basically the same place. It's called Fatal Fields. Now, I prefer this place over Anarchy Acres simply because it is more compact. Also, because it is so close to Salty Springs, and Salty Springs is one of the best places to land, hands down. It will be up higher on the list, of course. So yeah, Fatal Fields is here. It is more compacted than Anarchy Acres, and it's so simple. Just make your way to Salty Springs. You want to make your way to the prison, go ahead. I wouldn't recommend that. Just go to Salty Springs, then make your way up. Go to the bigger parts of the map. That is my opinion, guys. If you don't like it, well, too bad, because guess what's next? You guys are never gonna guess which one's next, because I bet you guys don't even remember they added this spot, because literally nobody goes there. I don't think I went there for the first week it was out. It is a Lucky Landing. Now this place is really good on loot, guys. It is so underrated in my opinion. That's why it has a pretty good spot on this list. There's a lot of loot and easy. From there, you can make your way up to Fatal Fields, which is another great place. Then the Salty Springs. It is so good, guys. Lucky Landing is just like, it's the name, Lucky Landing. You're gonna find such good loot, a lot of shields, and people usually do land there. You're probably gonna encounter 1 or 2 people, but if you can kill them, and get out of there alive, you're gonna have a lot of loot. You're gonna be stacked on everything, guys. You're not gonna have to go back for AR ammo. You're not gonna worry about shields. You're not gonna worry about med kits. You're gonna find it all there, which is absolutely incredible. The next spot on this list is gonna go to a place that I really was very worried about putting in a good spot, but honestly, it deserves it. It's one of the new places, and it has pretty good loot, I'll say that. But what I like about that place is that it's pretty small for the amount of people that land there, and it makes for some great gunfights. Like, it's called Shifty Shafts, of course. I don't know why I haven't said that, but it's Shifty Shafts. I really enjoy that place. It is like, you land, you find a weapon, and instantly you're in a gunfight, and then in another one, and then in another one. It's just so many people go there. It's so fun, guys. I just really enjoy going there. You also leave with very good loot. Sometimes you may get a little unlucky, like this time that I went for the video, I got unlucky with the loot. But usually you can find really good stuff, man. I really enjoy going there. I'd rather go there than Greasy Grove. It's right next to Greasy Grove, but I'd rather go to Shifty Shafts and that Greasy Grove because it takes way less to loot and you'll find the same amount of loot, if that makes any sense. But the next place on this list is another of the new places, and this place is so underrated, guys. It is extremely underrated. And that is gonna be Snobby Shores. Now, guys, this place is basically the rich houses, you know, at the edge of the city or whatever, the edge of the map. That is absolutely amazing. Snobby Shores, guys, there's so much loot, I swear. And literally, only one other person is gonna land there, in my opinion. There's never anyone that lands there. You go there, you get to loot all the rich houses, and it's like, people are actually rich there because every chest, I don't know, maybe it's just Snobby Shores, maybe it's just the name. You get such good loot. I really enjoy going there. The only reason why it's not higher up on the list as I would want it to be is because it's so far away. It's on the edge of the map, and I really don't like places that are on the edge of maps. Yes, they make you so you get better placings if you survive, but I really don't like it because I like action. I like to fight a lot of people, and that's the only reason why Snobby Shores isn't at a higher spot. Now, guys, we are getting to the top 5 places, and the 5th spot for the best places, basically, because these are already very good places that I like to land on. It is a Lonely Lodge. Now, guys, I used to hate this place so much because of how far away it is from society, and because it's right next to Wailing Woods, and nobody likes Wailing Woods. But let me tell you something. Lonely Lodge is like the epitome of, I want to go there, not fight anyone, but get very good loot. And I know I've been saying that I like places where you can fight a lot of people, but for some reason, Lonely Lodge is just like the lucky place. If you go there, I promise you, you're probably going to win a game. Not really, you won't win a game. But you're gonna leave with very good loot. I'm sorry for that, but it's just the truth. You're gonna land there. It's gonna suck because you're not gonna fight anyone, but you're gonna get very good loot. I just really enjoy Lonely Lodge. It's really far away from society, like I said, but it's still a very good spot, and that's why it deserves a number 5. Oh, I'm so nervous of talking about the next spot because nobody likes it. At least bad people or sometimes good people don't like it. Tilted Towers. Ah, it grinds my gears, guys. I hate Tilted Towers. But when I go there and I am the last man standing, aka the king of Tilted Towers, it's like a blessing. If you go to Tilted Towers and you're the king of Tilted Towers, you are probably more likely about to win the game. You leave Tilted Towers with like 7 to 8 kills. That makes for very high kill games, and I really enjoy that. Tilted Towers is the name itself. That's what it does to you. It tilts you. If you get wrecked, you get tilted because you're like, oh, there's so many traps in Tilted Towers. I just absolutely hate that. But the fact that if you go there and you survive, you feel this energy rush. Just this rush throughout your body, and you just become a god at the game, and you can destroy everyone from there on out. So that's why Tilted Towers is number 4 on the list. Now, for the number 3 spot, we got the Old Tilted Towers, and I think it deserves the name. The Old Tilted Towers is Pleasant Park. Who remembers, OG players, who remembers when Pleasant Park was the place to find action? If you landed there, there was like at least 10 other people landing there. No joke. If you went there and you survived, it was like Tilted Towers all over again. You would leave with 6, 7, 8 kills. Just crazy start of games. I just really used to enjoy going to Pleasant Park. Now I enjoy it even more. Because now you go there and there's probably going to be 3 or 4 other people, which is still great. You get a lot of loot. You get to steal their loot. It's just absolutely amazing. Also, the placing of Pleasant Park is just perfect. It's not too far away. It's not too close to the middle. It is perfect. You can make yourself to Loot Lake, your way to Loot Lake if you want. I mean, Loot Lake sucks and everything, but if nobody lands there, because nobody ever lands in Loot Lake, you can make yourself your way from Pleasant Park all the way to Loot Lake, take that loot, and just keep going to the center of the map. You're gonna be set, guys, I swear. Pleasant Park is a pretty good place, but it doesn't match with our number 2 spot, which is gonna be Salty Springs. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna be salty at this one. Haha, that wasn't even funny. But I know a lot of people are gonna be salty with this one. Salty Springs is not a fan favorite, but it is my favorite, and this is my list. So please bear with me. Let me explain why Salty Springs deserves the number 2 spot. Reason is because it's just fun to go there. There's always action. The houses are perfect. Maybe just because I know the houses, the in and outs of Salty Springs, but I just love it. I just feel like there's so much action. If you ever watch Mr. Grimm's, he always lands there, and you might want to watch him. Take notes of what he does. He is an absolute beast on looting those places. You just get there, land, take all the loot, destroy everyone. It's so simple, guys. Let me just say this. Good people land in Salty Springs, so be very careful on who you try to kill. Don't underestimate any opponent in Salty Springs. Let me just tell you this. If you do survive, you're going to be way stacked on loot, and you're just probably going to win the game after that. Not really, but you might. Now, we've been waiting for this moment. I bet you guys already know if you've been keeping score. But the best place to land, and I know that almost 100% of you are gonna agree with this one. The best place to land in Fortnite Battle Royale is the spawn island. Just kidding. It's Retail Row. Retail Row is, let me say it right now, and I'm not even lying. I said that Pleasant Park was the old Tilted Towers, but Retail Row is the mini Tilted Towers. It's just so many people land there, But the good thing about Retail Row is that they land spread out. Like, everyone lands spread apart. Everyone gets their own building for some reason. It's like you're landing there, and basically on the way down, you're like, hey, I'm gonna get this building, okay? Okay, dude. Okay, I'm gonna get this one. Okay, then we'll meet in the middle and we'll fight. That's how it is, guys. You land in a building, you're gonna be alone. I don't even know why that just happens. You land, you're gonna be alone. You loot your building, you get out, and then you start fighting people. It's so good, guys. Retail Row, if you go, Ninja lands there a lot. If he doesn't land in Tilted Towers, he lands at Retail Row, and he always gets high kill games. So that means that if you land at Retail Row and win a game, you're gonna get a pretty high kill game, because from Retail Row, you get to fight people from Lonely Lodge coming towards you. You get to go to the factories, Dusty Depot, Salty Springs. You get access to so many places. Retail Row is just so good, guys. It is so underrated. Actually, it's not underrated. People just love that spot. If you agree with me that it's the best spot, put a like on the video. If you don't agree with me, put a like on the video and tell me in the comment section why you think Retail Row is not the #1 spot, and put your list down in the comments, guys. That's been it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm running out of voice. My saliva is running out. I need to drink some water, so I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.